blocking. But of course, they go back to an old favorite. They get the Grok.
And the Lilia. No matter how bad Aurora's Season 17 was, I look at my comment section, I still see people saying, hey, when you say Grok, you say light.
Yeah. He's rocking with the Grok.
And that'll be the pressure in the center of the map. Having a hard time deciding what they're going to pick last. I think this is going to be a Guinevere James Banks jungle. So what's it going to be in the roam? Kali's going to be tough.
They don't just go... They don't want to Khalid, do they?
Rage bait? Rage bait Hilda?
Rage bait Hilda. Yeah, just run up in front of them, but that puts a lot of pressure on the Phoveus. Not impossible, but tough. Okay, yeah, they just go for the Khalid.
All right, makes sense.
Was top of the charts of that prediction.
Yeah, top of the charts there. Also just kind of spot to this table. We're going into the Land of Dawn. It's our last and final regular season match. Let's take a look at this one. If it's going to be Aurora continuing the momentum into the playoffs, or if AP Bren will take them and give them a sting before they bow out of the season.
I think for Aurora, Shizo has the Master Assassin to do a better job at laning against that Claude. Of course, Yue and Nova both being very careful of how they play their trade. There's a good chance that if Kali's aren't careful, they actually get punished by the Lilia hard, and vice versa.
Yeah, Lily is just one of those mages. Doesn't pop up too much in the mid lane right now. I know some teams still have this niche. Oh, man, Shizu. Oh, whoa.
Oh,
wow.
The bait. Dominkai did see that coming. He tried to purify, so he knew that he was gonna try to at least get away, but oh my God.
What a surprise play by Shizo. I didn't expect that Nova was on his way up. That's a great start.
That's a great start for Shizo, yeah.
What?
Especially on the Moscow.
That was honestly really cool, not gonna lie.
The MPL MY alumni just showing his veterancy. Oh my God, the wiliness.
Yeah, that's gonna give him this a little advantage in the gold lane now. Dominkai definitely gonna feel checked after that one. We'll see how he scales up this Claude though. We can expect him to join in on these fights once he's available. Light will have to burn his flicker, being focused down on. Right now, AP Bren's lineup, they're showcasing why they have that lineup rating. Kill VJ will go ahead and use that flicker defensively. He'll survive. Turtle's gonna be up here in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, this Phoveus, his one job is to just hit level 4 and then join the fights later. Always really tough for a Phoveus to deal with the Uranus in lane, but because of the start that AP Bren had, of course, playing through the Kali, they will get the position first.
Dear Lord, they jump the Grok, and Light gets broken in half.
Didn't even look like a tank, man. He got shredded down very quickly, and this is actually just going to give them control of this first turtle. Edward and Dominkai here for the fight.
That's a deadly magic thrown on the jump skirt. He will get the Lantern Flare on Edward, and it's an easy secure for the turtle. AP Bren scores.
A very clean start for them, making the most out of their Khalid and Juicin together. Demoncat had the right idea towards Chovskirt being trying to take down the Juicin.
Oh, 1v1, Blazing Duet.
He wanted that grab, man.
Okay. It's another rope-a-dope.
Yeah.
Shizo tried to do it twice in a row.
Trying to bait him into it. That's the mindset that Shizo is working to. That's really great, honestly, in terms of a trading. Oh, but James Banks, mistimed rotation. He ended up just leashing for that Harley. This is going to be much far faster for him.
Yeah. Even guy coming through. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate the assist.
Yep. And he'll probably look for I don't know, maybe Demon Kite looks for a pick now, too. He's going to go ahead and rotate up this top side, but you also got a mirrored rotation from Nova again up here towards Dominkite.
Sandwalk rocks, but Dominkite fast on the BMI.
Yeah, I think Nova just accepted that he wouldn't be getting the scenario that he wanted, which is after BMI, he's still going to be safely away from the tower. So he just decided to try and hit it just to force it out. Just a slightly bit more space for Shizo, but topside though, that's where Demonkite is, but he gets marked by Nova.
Yeah, he's just spotted out. Again, orange buff secured here right now for James Panks. He's going in and taking his time. This is one thing that the Khalid really helps you do, though. You know, get information, rotate quickly, just like the Grok's going to be here throughout this map. Again, on expanding rivers, too. We've got Turtle spawning up on the other side, though, near the XP laners. This time,
that is a defensive Blazing Duet! Nova tried to flicker. Sandwalk to his face. SOD, no one home. Dominkite has to go back home. Nova almost caught him, too.
Way too close. If Nova was a little bit greedy, if he committed the flicker there, would have reached. But still a good attempt by Shizo. But also a great choice by Dominkite to walk in a path that you wouldn't expect him to walk, because he had light to cover him there, walking into the L bush.
Yeah, they'll keep that together. A lot of extra gold, though, going again to Chizo. And now, you know, he finds himself more than, or nearly nearly a level up above.
Oh, Nova.
Oh, Yue taking a ton of damage. This is why the Khalid is such a priority pick. There's a pop-up, though.
Requiem, Purify by Edward, and he eventually will fall. Big knockup coming through, Lantern Flare, Light has the flicker back, Nova crashes in with the Raging Sandstorm, and Yue, he does not have his ult. Has to Purify though, but backline is cracked here.
James Banks
finds him, yeah, James Banks is just gonna stay here, take this turtle.
He's showing us the moves right now. I mean, even on this Guinevere, sitting now on 2 kills, and they have been in control of this game.
Crowd control wins games, man. All of the layers of crowd control that Aurora needs to work through despite a good start there goes for AP Bren, and also the orange buff will go to James Banks. Stolen away.
All this is made worse by the fact that Nova's quick sand guard almost always will be safe.
Yeah.
Who's gonna stop him?
Basically, at this point, no one. He's got enough damage to just be that much of a nuisance and a menace to multiple roles here, multiple heroes across Aurora.
Yeah, both EXP laners rushed for the Radiant Armor. Stuff boots for Grok, but of course our Rapid Boots. And the Fury Hammer. And then also building Radiant for Nova. So good itemization by Nova.
Yeah, that's why he's doing so much damage, man.
Yeah.
You know? I think that's what's fun about Khalid, though, especially for the roamers out there that get to play him. You know, you get to be pretty aggressive. It's almost in a way like the Hilda, but just I feel like a little more safer, and then you can really set things up throughout the course of the game with that Raging Sandstorm.
I like how even though the laning phase is theoretically done, Shizo is still doing what he can to stop Dominkite, or at least make it difficult for him to get last hits on minion waves. There's always Nova lurking around. Dominkite is also thinking about the possibility, and even the Gold Crab would go to Shizo there. Encourage now activated for Nova, so there's extra defense.
Dominkite throws out the deadly magics. Will mean nothing to Nova.
Nova's gonna be fine. This is one of those games because of the compositions that you just mainly look to see if James Banks is going for a set with the Guinevere, or they just fight around objectives. And there's something to say too for Aurora's lineup that there is that potential with Light, like we've seen him do many times, where he could go for this great set. But even with the Lilia, you need time to build up damage, just like the itemization that a Claude takes for Dominkite. So you're talking about just buying time for Aurora to be actually activated with this lineup. Because even when you see the Demonkite throw out the deadly magic, who's he mostly going to hit here? It's Nova just playing so up front that he just tanks it all.
Yeah, Shizo 700 gold. Actually, no, even more, closer to 1,000 gold ahead.
Whoa! Rampart plus Flicker Tech Charge. AP Bren survives. Now they're going to clap back. That's a massive loss. Again, the only crowd control Aurora has.
And AP Bren still has more.
Bren still has some, but they had the Purify was already used, and there's no flicker for Light. They're just pushed off. The turtle again.
Demonkai loses to Shiza one-on-one. Oh, and they secure the final turtle. What's going on?
AP Bren have Aurora read like a book.
A little Raging Sandstorm just thrown out. He wants to delay him from this tier 1 take.
It's not going to happen. The Rampart may have actually helped AP Bren because it kind of spaced out that minion. James Banks pushing the pressure a little bit more. Might want to steal this purple buff. Oh, he has a Retribution in 5. Will not need it. Gives it over to Nova. What?
Great control by Nova and Chove Skirt. They've controlled this game. Of course, Aurora, their lack of crowd control is hurting them. That Uranus can only do so much to be a nuisance for long when the rest of your team falls down so fast. You gotta back off alongside them.
Yeah, AP Bren, very healthy lead now, almost 6,000 gold. This tier 1 turret will make him there, plus have more space to work with. Little defensive. Raging Sandstorm used from Nova. He's not too worried about it.
Massive Requiem forcing that Purify out of Edward.
Yeah. I like how AP Bren, knowing that the lead that they have, and even before that, every time they see someone trying to get vision of their side of the jungle, or at least just getting vision in general, they just give it to them right away. They threaten them, they force battle spells out, force them to use their ultimates to maybe get out. So it shows the mindset where AP Bren is at. They're going up against Aurora with a tactic that most teams that want to deal with Aurora go for, which is don't let them set up. Don't let them just get into position and get vision comfortably. Challenge them in those key spots.
Yeah, they've been challenging, man.
That.
AP Bren's been doing it throughout the course of this game. I don't know where that potential for Aurora is going to come from, other than the fact that you're looking for scaling. You know, scaling on the Claude, UA's Lilia too.
Scaling and a massive Rampart tech charge. Like that's
like the only way.
it's the end all be all.
Because of how much control AP Bren has in the river. It feels like I'm watching an extension of the previous series. Just river control wins games. But of course with an extra added layer of like more crowd control wins games.
Another thing that could happen is maybe a miracle steal somehow from Demon Kite.
Oh my goodness.
Which would essentially buy them the time that they need right now because they are just out economied right now. Edward's going to deal with Nova just bringing him down. Even though he should be able to go ahead and heal back up on this, he is this Uranus. But just look at this. Nova, he picked up the Blade of Epsies. Just whoa, Light!
Light comes through, spends that flicker. Toe skirt with the Crimson Beacon does survive. Nova takes out Demon Kite and Doming Kite. The brothers are down. Shizo's still throwing these spear, and now Yua gets caught. And he does get the Purify, but he will get taken down. Shizo gets another.
Where has the Shizo been all season long, man? What a great play. He found Demon Kite first, Doming Kite, and then continued that into even more kills with Demon Kite and Yue. And of course, the cover by James Banks to supplement it with a spatial migration jump to ensure that they get that kill.
Yeah, this is AP Bren continuing their dominance, at least here in game one. A little Requiem here, but it's on Edward. He's going to go ahead and eat that up fine. But they have to deal with the Lord that'll be pushing here soon. They're going to try to hold on to the tier 2 turrets before they get pressed down, but Kill BJ working on this top one. He'll take it out. Looking at the items, too, there's such a disparity here across the board for Aurora.
Yeah, and it's not even the Winter Crown build for the Guinevere. Went for the Radiant instead just to show the Harley and the Lilia even more. It's like, oh, I don't care about the damage. What damage? You're tickling me. Stop it. I kind of like it.
Oh, they are going to force the push on this wave to get that Holy Shield. It will pop. AP Bren, they have a Lord up top too. What is this? Demon Kite dancing with James.
Oh no, what is he? He should be able to get back to the base here, but the turret's going to take a charge from that Lord. They'll get the pop here on that Holy Defense Shield in the mid.
Oh my goodness.
James Banks is eating everything that Demon Kite is giving him. Nova jumps on!
Blasted away from the map. I wonder if the talk by Coach G heading into this was telling his boys, telling AP Bren, show them the team that they would have faced if this was the elimination match.
Oh my goodness. This could have been so different given how things went yesterday, but AP Bren, I don't know if we've seen them this dominant in a while. And this is also, you got to look at it from this perspective, man. For the lights out there for the Auroras, this is kind of scary to see.
Yeah.
Thinking of what's going to happen in the playoffs to Aurora.
Imagine the what if. What if this was the elimination match? What if Aurora didn't beat Omega yesterday? They would start off their attempt at the playoffs like this?
Yeah.
AP Bren, I mean, don't think about just yet. The game isn't over, but damn, you guys are cooking.
And James Banks didn't even get to get one of his heroes, man. He's making this Guinevere work so well with the lineup here. Nova is on fire. If you're thinking about Aurora, what they want to do, who do they even control first here?
What is this 8-week dry-aged meal that AP Bren is serving, man?
Hey, to be fair, they serve quite the appetizer. Week 1 and week 2 were chef's kiss.
That's true. There's the Winter Crown coming in for the Gwyn. There's nothing has gone right for Aurora. It's been all AP Bren. The way they controlled this, the way they've read the rotations of Light and Yue and Demon Kite.
It's a perfect game.
Yeah.
Perfect game so far.
You're actually witnessing MLBB perfection from AP Bren right now.
Yeah, Aurora's got nothing. I don't know if this just one of those games they're going to have to chalk up and go for one of those Hail Mary plays with Light when the Salord does come up.
It's weird that in this situation, it's not on a single court to carry. It's on the roamer. The roamer has to be the one to turn things around for you.
He's got to be that guy.
I think I also really have to give it to Nova for how he's handled Yue. I mean, I made a point about the whole Lilia Khalid trade, but the entire game, Nova has had Light and Yue's number.
Yeah, right now, Lord's up. Shizu will go ahead and pull this out. They still want, even after the lead like this, they want to see if Aurora will try to force a fight, but it just looks like it's going to be called off. Aurora's like, you know what, let's just go ahead and get prepared for a base defense as Lord is quickly taken down. It's now secured by AP Bren, bringing them to 11,000 plus gold up to this point. Nova switching on through with those roam boots. He's got the conceal now, so expect him to potentially make a play.
This is disgusting. He has a malefic roar.
He has a malefic roar, man.
He could crack open anybody.
Yeah.
Well, save for maybe Edward. Edward might be the one hero that's like, try a little harder. But everyone else dies to a single scimitar combo.
This is a statement. You can only go for a build like this when you know that you are in the lead.
Yep.
You is gonna have trouble. Demon Kai, Domin Kai, they can't even show themselves in front of this Ka lead right now.
Oh, they do find light.
Oh, wow.
And the one way that they're gonna turn it around off a miracle set, he's the one who's wasting their time. James Banks hunting light, does find the dive, Requiem to the face. It's gonna take a while, but James Banks will get it done.
Oh, wow.
And now, up top, Demon Kite falls to Nova. He did it! Domin Kite gets picked up by the king. It's just you and Edward left. They conceal. They wait straight for the base. AP Bren Sting in game 1.